Afterwards, relax, will you?
Relax with Rex and Emma Kelly.
Hello, Afwax. Mandy's moment. Bum, ba bum, ba bum, bum, bum. We have Jungle Explorer. Series 19, released in 2019. Props, backpack, magnifying glass, and chameleon. Having travelled far and wide to see live dinosaurs and the elusive Yeti, not to mention sporting sideburns, a moustache, and a khaki shirt, this minifigure is an homage to the one and only Johnny Thunder from the Adventurers theme. Perhaps the two are even related. And that was Mandy's a moment. A bum 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 bum. Let's do bag 5. Now the Paul Pearson. Right, who's up first today? It's the Disc Guys, if you could please also.
D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D. Don't want that as I. Idiot, it is S. Spinning, it is C. Obviously. D-I-S-C-O. It is D-I-S-C-O. It is D. Don't want that as I. Idiot, it is S. Spinning, it is C. Obviously. Up with the bad coin, out with the what coins.
Thanks, little Sue.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. Thanks, I'm real appreciative. Thank you very much. First up today, it's Roger. Roger and his powerful torch. He's got a torch and it's really, really powerful. Roger and his powerful torch. When faced with two knobs, he's all trembling. Right, stop it. It's thank you. There's no need for that. He says, since Gillian has mentioned the Joni Mitchell song with radio in the title, how about we list our top 3 songs with radio in the title? I'll get started. In at number 3, R.E.M. with Radio Song. Number 2, Queens of the Stone Age with God is in the Radio. And number 1, Rush with The Spirit of Radio. What can the other Afrowax come up with? Oh, okay. I mean, it'll come as no surprise to you that I don't know any of those songs. Oh, hang on, there's something written in the book. It says, when the transistor radio was invented in 1947, it became easier to manufacture small, portable and affordable radios. Hang on, please, because there's potentially some black blindness going on here. Have I got everything in that section? Yes, I have. Please proceed. Proceed. You may proceed. TVZ, I want a Video killed the radio star, the Buggles. Oh yeah, video killed the radio star. Radio Gaga by Queen. All we need is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga. And this is Radio Clash by The Clash. Also, who listens to the radio, the sports? An Australian band. Oh, no, I've never heard of them. Hannah Hay for real says, I always liked Radio by The Cause. Not a clue. Roger says, also my lovely Ruth pointed out that REM had the song Radio Free Europe, which is an absolute cracker. All these songs with radios in, and I've never heard of them. Rum dum 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 dum, Wonder Ruth is. Rum dum 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 dum, Wonder Ruth is. She's the one that Ruth is. She's just quietly getting on. In satin tights, says the word her hurts, and surely I'm wrong. Rum dum 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 dum, Wonder Ruth is.
Snitchzilla.
Snitchzilla was very late to set then. You know, you had your beginner's call, and you weren't on set in time. So just, you know, you got away with it today, Snitchzilla. But I want you to, you know, pull your socks up. When you're required on set, you need to be on set and hit your cues.
Elvis Costello, any attractions at radio?
Again, I don't know it. Roger says, yep, Ruth, another absolute belter.
The Selector on my radio, boo, 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 on my radio.
I know that one. Book Hunter says, The Days Before Rock and Roll by Van Morrison, all about listening to Radio Luxembourg. Roger says, slightly left of field, not strictly about radio, but how about Radioactivity by Kraftwerk? Was that sort of radioactivity? I mean, probably not. Purple pig. Oh, what the purple pig. Says Robbie Williams with, you've guessed it, radio. Hashtag millennial. Again, not immediately springing to mind. That song. Mike, formerly known as Toby Morey, Jakey got the wrong email. Says, all I can think of is On the Radio by Donna Summer, vaguely, and covered many years later by Martine McCutcheon. I have vague whispers of that one. I've gone wrong. Here. Thank you. It was a big long one. Thank you. Then those. Okay, we're back on track. Put away your conniptions, Professor Lego. I'm back on track. Then Roger says, that's fine, Tiny Purple Pig. It counts. It goes on the playlist. Book Hunter 77 says, is it live and bricking this weekend? No. The first weekend I am at home, I will let you all know, and that will be live and bricking, but not here this Saturday, not here next Saturday. I don't know about the Saturday after that yet, but stay tuned. But you will be the first to know as soon as I am good to go for live and breaking. Little Sue, she's called Little Sue. She's little and she's called Sue. She's Little Sue.
Yes, hello, Emma. Hello, I mean, obviously you forgot those bits.
Yeah, I did.
I'm glad you're fixing it now, because Professor Lego will be, like, tapping his little tooties.
Yeah, he will be, yeah. Yeah, he'll be tapping his tooties real hard, yeah.
but you've caught it, so it's fine. You can proceed and turn the page. Doobie 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 dee doobie 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 doo. Turn the page. Okay, can I say what I came to say now?
Yes, you can, yeah.
Personally, I don't think we need to see the instructions in the corner of the screen. It would be a shame to cover up the F-Wax for a start. Is there an update on the Lego Village?
Well, I built a train station. Hang on. Built a train station. But I can't work out how to fit it in. I'm having a lot of umming and ahhing over my little Lego village. It's one of those things where I slightly wish there were 5 of us, at least a committee of 5, at least in here, sort of fixing it and working out how we can possibly hang on a minute. Right, okay, thank you. This section has been missed out. I've turned the page back. How we can incorporate a train track, because it's not quite big enough. So that's my conundrum, little Sue, is how do I accommodate the train track and the train station? Where do they go? So I'm in that sort of level of conniption land. As what do I do? What do I do? Where does it go? Do I just do modulars inside the road line? I mean, maybe at the end of today we'll go. I'll tell you what. At the end of today, we'll go and have a little shufti over at the Lego Village, and I can discuss with you my thoughts and my dreams, and what to do about it. If I didn't have the big roller coaster at the back, I'd probably quite easily be able to fit in a railway station. But you know, I've gone with the massive loop at the back. I mean, maybe that's the mistake I've made. Maybe that needs to come out. Discuss. We can discuss that as a group. Thank you.
Professor, Alaga. So I'm finally caught up on videos, and while I suspect this may be too late, I do wish to return to back 2.
Oh no.
In the case of the extra plate 1 times 2 rounded number 1, by which I mean plate round 1 times 2 with open studs.
Yes.
The studs are open to allow shafts to be inserted. I said shafts. Anyway, at the end of bag 2, you had 2 spare. You found the one you hadn't placed in step 3, 4, 7.
Yes. Found that one. Yes.
The other one, though, was in step 48. There is a snippet in the video with the gap highlighting in green.
Oh no. That's just... Hang on. Highlighted in... Where? What, here? That's not solid yet. Highlighted in green. Hang on. I've lost my bearings here, Professor Lego. Is it on the side? Oh no. I mean, this could turn into an incident, I'm just saying. Oh, there. All right, I'm going in from under. Thank you. I'm going in from under. Let me just show you what I'm doing. I've done it. I've only gone and blinking done it, Prof. She's only gone and blinking done it. Right, let's put these back on here. That's it. Right, okay. This one's not so... Oh, no. Oh, this is rapidly turning into a terrible idea. What have we done? Is that in? No. It is not in. It is not in that hole. Is it in now? Yes, it's in now. It's in now, but that remains flimsy. Now we know that that's flimsy. That's fine. We can act accordingly. Hang on, this is going on. Let's just put this on. That's not in. That's it. That's it. Oh, look. That's lovely, isn't it? Right, we proceed with Professor Lego.
Here is a snippet. Hang on.
Where have we gone? Yep. With the
highlighted in green. I'm also wondering, did you snap this bit highlighted in green into place? As in the latest video, it seemed to be moving around a lot.
He's referring to this. Yeah, that's fixed in. Yep. That's fixed in. Oh, hang on. Did you do this? And what's missing in action? Missing in action? What? What? Oh, okay, that's the one we just put in. Okay, fine. Panic over. Thank you. Thank you. Yep.
There have been quite a few errors since. But the good news is I think you caught them well. Well, I'm somewhat confident. There have been times when the fixes have been concealed by your hands.
What do you mean? Me? Conceal things with my hands? What?
Which sadly are not see-through in the videos.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Everything seems to be working so far, though, so if there are any, they don't seem to be having an impact. Hopefully, as I'm now caught up, I will be able to post quicker in the future should the need arise. As to the issue of the paper bags, I do believe your RWB toolkit includes a pair of scissors. For opening up of the holy books, it should be harder for pieces to hide if you cut cleanly along one of the edges, end to end, rather than tear. Just a thought.
Yes, okay, from now on I will cut that open, the little bags open with scissors. Yes, thank you, Professor Lego, thank you. Mr.
Claw. The claws are master. Says Prof Bounces. Cock-ups contained, calamities curtailed, perhaps presumptuous.
I mean, what would we do without him? Honestly. What would we do? What would we do?
A sun shaft.
Yes, you did, yes. You did say that, yes. It says,
may I say, it is very nicely engineered set so far. This is my idea of well-designed techniques. Just something really nice with a properly observable effect, not just now while you can still see the guts, but later once complete too. This is my key issue with the massive cars and the elaborate gearboxes. You spend all that time working on it, but there's nothing to show it actually impacts the car at the end. Here, it will mean you have to turn the radio on. Lovely!
Yeah, absolutely delightful. It's delightful. Eric, he's got a duck of Fazio. They both like watching Lego. And they really like musicals. Always name is Eric. Etc. He says, on the radio by Donna Summer, Mexican radio by Wall of Voodoo, FM by Steely Dan. Again, I'm none the wiser. I'd probably recognise them if I heard them, of course. But that can't happen. Before Mr. Evil YouTube slaps me with a copyright infraction. Roger says, more excellent pics from Eric there. Snitcher says,
Oh, FM. Good spot, Eric.
Professor Lego says,
Radio by Lana Del.
right. Absolutely. Is that on radio? Is that one? What do you mean you can't tell what song I'm singing? How dare you? Mr. Claw,
Scouting for girls. Mr. Claw. Scouting for Girls. The VW Camper Van Summer Song. Lego House. Ed Sheeran. Oops, I Did It Again. Mother Goose Britney Spears. Push It. Off the Table Remix. Salt and Pepper.
I mean, this is all sausage. Turn the page. It's complete sausage. Don't think I don't see you. Mr. Claw, don't think I don't see you, you pesky minx. Roger says, you've gone rogue, Mr. Claw. When does he not go rogue? He is our rogue meister. All right, off to the Google Eyes. The Google Eyes, Google Eyes. They're watching you. Eric says, one problem I do have with this build, having grown up with transistor radios, the knob to turn station turns the wrong way. On every radio I had growing up with a dial like that, you would turn the knob clockwise to the right, as it were, to move up the dial to the right, and counterclockwise to the left to move down the dial to the left. But that's being a bit nitpicky on my part. I mean, I'll let you be picky chicky on that. You can be picky chicky. That's the sort of comment, though, that Georgia Gibbon would come out with, because she is the pickiest of all the chickiests. She's a very picky chickie. But that's why she's such a good manager, because she's picky and she's chicky. She's a picky chickie.
Bevis Masson, the Sensei. Uncle Strawberry. The Moaning Minwy. The Masera. The Lingo Whispery.
I was wondering where you were. Post Hollybobs. It says, I did actually leave a message yesterday, but it appears that Mr. Evil YouTube has eaten it. Anyway, it said that yes, you can clip tiles betwixt minifig fingers in the same way that they hold minifig accessories like dental implements and fish. It's a lot more secure than clipping them on top of their hands. But do you know what? I never knew this. This is news to me. And also, the family reunion adaptations into a modular have various different approaches, easy to find here if you just search Lego Family Reunion Modular. But the most common one is getting two sets and pretty much doing a mirror build of one and putting them together. A couple of tweaks for the door and stairs, but not massive changes to make it a really great full modular size build. Also, we're off on our holes tomorrow, or today when you read this, assuming it doesn't get eaten again. So no RWB for 2 weeks for me. I'll leave Jackie in charge of making fun of you for being completely inept, and don't go building anything too exciting while I'm away. All right, yep, noted. Okay. Noted. We're under instructions from his nibs. We thought you was from Canada, we didn't think you was from Canada, and it turned out you was from Kennedy. It's jaw. Lillian, but that was dreamy, wasn't it? That was dreamy doing that. Says that light blue is dreamy. Now, Now, are you referring to this light blue? Because I would call this a green. I'd call this a pastel green. So I'm assuming you don't think that's blue. I think you're referring to this. Yes, and I agree with you. 100%. I love it. I absolutely love that blue. Think it's delicious. TVZ says, yeah, that's a specky knob.
She said knob, Emma. She said specky knob.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And that concludes us. So if you could, please, Little Sue.
And that concludes the business of the club. Please settle back and get ready for Tony and Fazio time. That's it. Press the button. No walk-ons. No walk-ons. No walk-ons. No walk-ons.
Turn the page. Turn the page. Turn the page. Thank you. Voila. Voila. And voila. Yes. Then what? Then another big un. A big un. Yeah. Then some little uns. Which way round? That way round. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then a big one. Yep. Then 2 of these. One there. And one there. And that's going like that. That one is going in there. I mean, I know I keep saying it, but I just think the design on this is just absolutely incredible. Absolutely brilliant. I wonder if, like, he took apart a transistor radio and then just worked out how to do all the components. Do you reckon that's how he did it? Or do you think he just did it from his head because he's a genius? Whip it over. Whip it over. Ah. And it goes there. Right. Then that in there. Another little one there. Yep. Then that. And that. Long and short. Yes. Haven't even had a slurp of my coffee yet, excuse me. there, and then 2 grills, grill and grill, grill and grill, grill and grill, and now that is going up here. Oh no, what just fell off? Oh, the grill. The grill fell off. That's okay. That's okay. The grill fell off. That's it, we're down. Look. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Look. That's just deliciousness, actually. Oh, I went into a minor trance then. Okay, that was bag 5. We are under just under. No. Come on, let's stick to the rules. Stick to the rules, Kennedy. Okay, that is us done for this week. What a phenomenal little thing this is. I absolutely love it. Let's turn it on. Just love it. Wonder when the sound brick is coming. Let's turn it off. Oh, love it. Okay. Joy to the world. Oh, let's go and have a look at the little village. Right, hang on. Okay, so as you can see, this is where I'm at. So I'm wondering whether I should just forget the idea of the train station. So I don't know where I put it. If I didn't have this at the back, I would put the train station at the back, and then somehow get the train track to go up and round and down again. Of course, I don't know how to do that. Or I have the train station here at the front, but I'd have to reconfigure all of this, of course. And maybe have the train tracks as tram lines so that the road could double up as like a tram line. That's an option. But the other, if we forget about the train station, then the other option, of course, is to have little buildings all around this edge, and then have this as like the center of the square. So I'll take your suggestions, please. But I'm at an impasse as I try and decide what to do, whether it's better to have modulars on the inside, little buildings. Won't be able to have big ones, just smaller ones like that, as you can see. And then have this is sort of in the center as sort of like, so like all little, have paths leading off from here into it from all the corners between the modular buildings, or the not modular buildings, as I've previously stated. So smaller buildings on this side. I thought, I could, if I wanted to, I suppose I could put like maybe the detectives agency here or something. Anyway, I'll take your suggestions, please. Let me just zoom out. There we go. I'll take your suggestions. Because I'm scratching my head. All right? Okay. I will see you on Monday. Goodbye.